Hey everybody, one roll of Kodak Portrait, which I've already taken 2 shots on. Voigtlander Bessa 1. Let's see how we get on. Trusty Bay, Cornwall, by the way. Apologies about the wind noise, this is last minute filming. Oh, and it's Portrait 160, very slightly expired. It's about a year out of date.
Right, you've probably guessed I'm recording this in post now. Shot number 3, we're looking across to Constantine Bay, which is the sandy bay over there. And right on the headland, you might just be able to see the very white tip of the lighthouse up there. So that's going to be the next shot.
I just tried to take a photo of this sea stack with the wave crashing over it or around it straight into the sun. No idea how that's going to do. It'll be a good test for the lens and the coatings. We're going to get some interesting flare on that, and I imagine the rock will be completely black on the backside, but you never know, something interesting might come about. Now I've got a much better view of that sea stack having come around the other side. In front of me is Pepper Cove. The sea stack is in front of an unnamed cove, and indeed the sea stack isn't named. And then behind me is Warren Cove, and I think I'm going to walk on as far as Fox Cove. I have managed in the past to get down into Pepper Cove. Look at that, wow. Well, that's a lot of spray. Woo! That's a lot of spray coming off these cliffs. Yeah, I've managed to get down into Pepper Cove, which is quite nice. I might see if we can get down to Fox Cove. You definitely can't get down into Warren Cove. That's that'd be a rope job. But I don't know if you can see from here. You can see the white top of the up on the headland, the white top of the lighthouse. It's actually not the most photogenic lighthouse, but I've got a photo of it anyway. Not today, but I did take a picture. If I can find it, I'll pop it in. So that couple you can see walking up there just ruined my next photo. I sort of got the camera set for them to walk down this lower path here, and when I was further down towards the sea, and when they got to that bench, or near that bench and that post, I was going to get a photo of them into the distance from behind. You know, human element to the landscape. But the buggers took a shortcut, damn them. So for shot number 6, I'm actually going to go for a minimalist theme. We're going to exactly use rule of thirds and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, take a look at this. That was shot number 7, holiday home. Rather swanky. So last shot on the roll, I've climbed down into Pepper Cove. I'll turn the camera around in a minute so you can see what I'm looking at. This is the only one of these coves along here, on this immediate bit, that you can get into. But let me show you what I'm looking at. Now, what I'm hoping to catch, because obviously the camera that I'm working with, is a bit wider. There. I'm hoping to get the sea spray backlit or side lit with the sun, hopefully. Last shot. So that's 8 photos with the Voigtlander Bessa. Bessa 1. But it's a lovely time. Nice couple of hours just walking about, exploring and trying to get a reasonable photo.
You made it this far. Thank you so much for getting through to the end. Things we've learned from this. I am terrible at colour grading colour photos, editing colour photos. I mean, the scanner did a pretty good job, but yeah, trying to bring the best out in the scans, I did a really bad job of that. Other things I've learned, I'm not very good with Kodak films in general. They curl really badly when they're fresh, so you put them in the sleeves and the sleeve sits like this, you know. So in the scanner, I was getting lots of Newton rings, and I did the best to control that. But I learned that if you get a nice big book like this one, you leave them under it for about 12 hours on the desk, then that really flattens them out nicely. So in future, I'll be taking my time scanning to get the best results, because I scanned some of those sandwiched between 2 sheets of glass, but this is ordinary picture frame glass, so it doesn't have the anti-Newton ring surface texture to it or anything. So I was getting the Newton rings where the emulsion was contacting the glass. So that was a pain. The whole thing's been a pain, really. I think I should probably stick to colour digital. I mean, I hate to say it, but I should probably stick to colour digital and black and white film. But it was a fun experience. I had a nice day. It was lovely to take this camera out again. I hadn't used it for a while. And, you know, the first shot that I took was using flash. That proves that this camera still works with off-camera flash, so that was great. Yeah, just a bit of fun, really, isn't it? The whole thing. So thank you very much for watching, and I'm going to stop waffling, and I'll see you again at some point. I'd like to say soon, but at some point. Thanks very much.